You don't need loads of tools. Up until about 10 years ago, I didn't have any machines. It was just hand tools and a little tiny model maker's lathe that I had.
So you'd be literally cutting engines in half?
By hand. The V12 and the V8 Kawasaki and all my 5s up to about the year 2001 were done by hand entirely. Cut, filed, scraped, and then welded. All by hand.
That must be kind of measure 15 times cut once.
Yeah, well, I got quite good at cutting in the end. I could just saw down the line, get it pretty close. I did it at the show at Stafford in 98 and 99. I made 5-cylinder Kawasaki engine. I did all the sawing in front of everybody. And people were picking up pieces and they just fitted together without any filing. But then I bought myself a nice milling machine out of a garden for £50. It was growed into the ground and rusted solid. An Elliott, 1950s Elliott. And I rebuilt that machine. I've had it ever since. But I've just recently, in the last 10 years, bought a Colchester Bantam, which is a nice machine. But I tend to make do with what I've got. Well, my little garage is
here. You did say little garage. I'm surprised at just how little it is.
Just a single garage.
Something that people have said who've been here before, they're surprised that you do so much. I mean, I know you've got other sheds.
Well, that's what it says here, like Honda 6 from the shed.
Exactly, but you do so much and can get so much done. Effectively, you know, a motorcycle manufacturer that comes out of something that's probably 7 foot across.
What happens, I've been around so many people's houses and they've got these huge double garages. What's in there? Washing machines, bicycles, kids' toys, rubbish, clutter.
Guilty.
And there's a lathe in the corner and a bike and you're going, I've got no space, I've got no room to do anything.
But at least there's no washing machines, it's just your...
This is a small space, but...
It's your space.
I've got just enough, I've got my nice lathe, I've got the mill, my TIG welder, vice drilling machine. Very basic stuff. And files, I just use files. Lots of files. All different shapes and sizes. And files, and that's all you need. And a decent vice. You've got to have a decent vice and a decent bench. And you don't need any more than this. That's all the tools I've got.
That is it. I mean, like you said, where's the red snap-on toolkit?
Every spanner tells a tale. It's like some of them, like this one here, it's been modified. I've modified it to do Triumph 750 base bolts.
I wanted to ask you,
that one there, it's thin and ground down to get in places.
I wanted to ask you, sometimes there's things where I'll look at stuff I did in magazines years ago, or books that I've read, or you listen to music and it sets off a memory. Do you get that?
I do.
You must have a memory, like you say.
And I've got things written down everywhere. Like H2, 3mm, 4 top dead centre, 118 thou, and things like that. I write stuff down quickly. There's a charity support thing there. And crankshaft bearings, where they go on H1s and H2s, just to sort of where I've written stuff. And YL1 time in there, the Yamaha.
Like it.
But all my spanners are different. That one's a long one, ratchet one, because I needed a long one for a job to get in somewhere, so I went and bought a long one. That's the only one I bought.
That's it, yeah. No whole kit, no Alfred's kit for you.
And I've got some gauges and stuff up here. Just, you need that measuring equipment and stuff, and the cylinder lining. Got my reboring machine down there, doing rebores. I'm doing my crankshaft work on the lathe. I've got a converter for mains, so it's actually 415 volt, 3-phase, which is nice. And then various oils and things, and this is it. You could put all this in the back of a transit basically.
You could.
And set it up anywhere.